T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are now tuned into Mixstation Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
Life's a struggle at times, but I'm nice with the rhymes. I'm paranoid hypochondriac, it's hard to unwind, cause I'm surrounded by whack niggas. Whack niggas, let the fire melt the ass, my finger touch the trigger. Mentally unstable, I'm king. You're able but unable to escape the fate of your fables. I'm maniacal and diabolical and sadistic. There's no resistance, you becoming a statistic. I can't relax, I don't relax. I'm John Henry on this motherfucker. Utilize the track, the one-man gang, and I watch my own back. I stay on the defense because I'm under attack by evil spirits and devils on many levels. I rebel and raise hell, so just consider me a rebel. Blowing up your building and killing your children. God walks the earth, I was birthed with no feeling. I ain't satanic, but I make you panic. My fans are fanatics and I make you frantic. I'm cold as the iceberg, it's on the Titanic. It's a small world, but my nuts are gigantic. Organic, I'm life-taking like breathing. Devil, run that shit away, none of y'all leaving. I'm legendary, my wisdom is secondary, but necessary to send devils to the cemetery along with their pets. Hut hype, fuck the New York Mets. Send the Jets, only fuck with New York vets. And Cali criminals, my message is subliminal. Still told the one-man gang taking residuals. Loot, cash, money, De Niro. Call me Luke Cage, a black superhero. Look, up in the sky. Your eagle freezes at the sight of black Jesus, a simplistic mystic using telekinesis pieces. Attacks as the flow increases, run them across the burning sand, spread diseases. The general, every man's a criminal. My phenomenal anomaly, why your skills are minimal. You pop them at pop is deceiving the public. The 5% hate it, but the masses love it. You're pathetic. Faggots, you can call me a critic. Throw on an instrumental and watch me be hit it. Mr. West, tactical, mathematical, radical, verbally acrobatical, like what you magical. Keep tripping, having visions and hallucinating. An idle mind is defined as a playground for Satan. If you're perplexed, the matrix of hatred overpowered and devoured, free from slaves or slave ships. Now you want to sell me on eBay, like I'm the arrow of God by Chinua Achebe. I planted my roots and kept running like Kunta Kinte. Hurt to cut throats and hurdle bags like O.J. Simpson. That's a Hershey, a white man's trophy. I'm God in the physical form, you can't curse me. Exiled to the wasteland and slave hands to the caveman. Yakuba's son to grafted the colored man. Diss me a law of the man Rahim. Reincarnated as Nat Turner with the spirit of Solo Hadid.
That's what I'm talking about right there. My man Dawood Shabazz, man, sent me that track, man. Murderous Material, you know what I'm saying? Murderous Mysterious. That joint crazy, man. You heard it first right here on Organic Radio Show with your man Super DJ Sean Rebel Organic Radio Show. Hashtag that joint. Like me, subscribe to me, hit that bell when I do my show so that way you'll know every single time that I'm in the place to be. But without further ado, I want to bring on a special guest that I have because we are partners in different things in life and brotherhood, and also we share a couple of podcasts together. One of my artists from a long time ago. He has done a lot of stuff, but he has some messages that he wants to get across today and make sure everybody's tuned in, you know what I mean? So without further ado, I bring to you my man, the legend, Troy Graham. What up, Troy?
The legend. Bless up yourself, man. You know, I'm in the presence of a legend, but bless up yourself for saying that, man. Thank you.
No problem,
man. Thank you. Yeah. So I don't know if you want me to jump right into it or how do you want me to start?
Let's get it, man. The people need to know what's going on, so let's get it right now. I'm going to put myself on camera, too.
Well, right. Troy Graham. Yeah, I'm Troy Graham, and I'm a co-host of Major Key Boxing, but tonight I'm here just as a father, man. I'm a father of 4, and at the present time, one of my sons, my middle son, who's 19, is incarcerated in Pennsylvania, York County to be exact. So he was locked up in Cumberland, and he did his time for that, right? He served his year, whatever he had to do. Now, based on just a picture of a young black youth in a hoodie and a mask, and all they could see is the eyes, and they have a witness who's, of course, a soccer mom, and she's Caucasian. That's what they're trying to put more charges on him for, right? So everybody that he went up there with is home. But for some reason, they're saying that just based on this picture of this young black man in a hoodie and a mask, that no one can see his face, he's the one that committed the crimes in York, Pennsylvania, and in Lancaster. Now in York, he's in he's in a community prison jail. But what they're trying to do is send him to Lancaster Supermax. His lawyer, who was a private attorney that was appointed by the court, he's only seen him twice we're in November, correct? So twice in 8 months. He saw him in March. He spoke to him in March, and then he just recently spoke to him again in November, and he knows nothing. This is not the first time that this man has done this. He's done this every time he's been appointed someone in jail. Wow. If you're not a paying client, then he treats you like nothing. So what I'm trying to do is I have a GoFundMe already, which I was going to do for his bail, which I am doing for his bail. And I'm going to switch that around because I need to get him an attorney. And also, I'm not going to sit on the sideline. I do have a talent. I can cook. If there are any people out there that know how to fundraise, or if there are any lawyers out there that know another lawyer in Pennsylvania that could help me out with this case, I'd be grateful. But I'm not one of those. I'll sit on the sideline. You ask me and it'll get done. Research, whatever the case may be, I could do it. You know, like I said, if there's any fundraisers in Baltimore, people that know how to organize and build, I'm ready to throw in and put my time into that. I can cook. I've cooked for about 150 people at one time before. Miss Christine Flowers, I've cooked for her at Belvedere Home. She's a homeless advocate. I've cooked at my church, which is Church of God in Brooklyn. So, you know, come on, I could get it done. I'm not asking anybody to hand me anything. I'm willing to work, but I don't want to leave my son to die in the system. I just don't.
Yeah, that's why we're here today to talk about that, man. It's a lot going on with that, man. From what you're telling me is identity doesn't sound right. The identification of the young man based off of his eyes is not it's not warranted, man. As simple as that. If I just seen your eyes, I'm like, yeah, that's him. How many of my kids have my eyes? How many of your kids have your eyes? And then you
Well,
can
all of
meet
them. You can
somebody
see
that
mine
looks like
now, yeah.
you can meet some people that look like their family and they're not even related to you and have
Mhm.
your eyes. So that's not
Yeah.
a deal breaker right there for me to say, hey, you know,
No.
lock him up because of his eyes. Because if that was the case, I'd probably be in trouble too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Straight up.
Just, you know.
It is what it is. I'm just saying in general, I was being funny, but at the same time, man,
Mhm.
if anybody checking us out right now, make sure y'all hit the bell, like to subscribe to Organic Radio Show. My man Troy Graham on here. https://gofund.me/62AD9965. I don't need to keep saying it. It's going to roll on the bottom of my screen. Make sure y'all send some funds to this cause right here, because right now we're losing to a battle of identity. Someone said that someone's eyes was the identification of a person doing a crime. Okay.
Mhm. We've been sitting there for a year.
Yeah, and you know, PA and VA, they're all Commonwealth states, so there's going to be a difference in how they treat a situation or some type of violation of the law. So you got to keep that in mind as well, because actually I used to live in York County, so I've been in York, been in Philly, Brooklyn, New York, and Jersey. I'm not on the run. I promise you, I'm not on the run. I just moved across the states, man. East Coast bound, and then I hit Cali. But neither here nor there. The identity of a young man should be based off of a lot more than just the eyes. There has to be something more, I would say, more identifiable. Because I can put on a mask right now. I can dress in a certain way. I can actually manipulate the whole scene of the crime, and they'll think it's me. Oh yeah, that's him. That's him. Then I pull off the mask and be like, "Ha, I got you. It's not me. It's not who you thought it was." That's what I'm saying. So, prayers going out to you and the fam, man. Definitely. I talked to this young man when he was a young lad. Actually, wrestled him around a little bit.
Malcolm X Graham.
Yeah, I wrestled him around a little bit when he came over to the crib. So we had a pool party.
He's 6'6" now. I don't think you want to wrestle him. But yeah.
I got a 6'5" dude in the house too. It don't matter, man. What's up? That's not the issue here. They're our sons, man. They're our sons. So yeah, I'm just telling you that back in the day we had that type of camaraderie, like an uncle type of deal, you know, because I consider you one of my brothers. So but what we got to do is get the word out, and I'm glad you came to my platform directly to try to help you out. That's what I do. I'm the platform for the platform. So you got some information, you want to kick it out, you want to tell people some stuff, I'm right here. You know what I'm saying?
I can share this with you, right? One of the reasons beyond my son why I'm here, because if I sit around as a man and a father and I let this eat me up, I'm just going to get depressed and shrink away is what most people, is what they're hoping that the parents will do, because he's out of state, the judge, the DEA see him as, okay, well, he's worthless. He's up here by himself. There's nobody up here for him. Whereas if he was in state, I would be at every court date. But the fact that he's up there by himself, they see him as a throwaway. No one's going to miss you anyway, so they could do what they want to do with him. He's not a human being to them.
He's a number.
Yeah, he's just a statistic. Yeah, he's just a statistic now, because no one is there with him. Now, because of COVID, you can't really go. Everything is by Zoom or whatever the case may be, right? So you can't really see the emotions and the feelings. But when you physically there, which I have been to all these court dates and cried and carrying on and just gave myself away, and that affects things in the courtroom, whether you believe that or not, it does. So that young man's up there by himself. And in the process, and also, I forgot to say this, while he was locked up, his girlfriend she was pregnant before he got locked up, had a little girl. Which if you go on to GoFundMe, you'll see his daughter, who is the spitting image of him. There's no, you've seen the picture. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or nothing. Nothing.
So I want everybody that's watching right now, make sure y'all go to GoFundMe. That's gofund.me/62AD9965. Check that out on the page, and you know what I'm saying, donate if you can. And like Troy said, he's offering services as well try to get his son home, man. We all want our sons to be home if that's the case, if the situation is that type of.
I'm not the type to sit on the sideline in this thing. I'm willing to put my talents to work here. I might not be the organizer, but a lot of y'all out there have the skill to organize. You have the connections. If we could network, and basically, I don't even have a pocket to put my hand into and say, hey, I can help you out that way, but I have something more better. I got my time. So if you put in time with me, I could easily give that back to you, which is how me and Sean have always worked, and I've never let him down. Like I said,
no doubt.
I might ask him for a hill, and he might ask me for a mountain, but I can't turn him down because he gave me the hill, right? So that's just the way it is.
No doubt, man.
Yeah. That's just the way I think life should work, man, because there's too much of us, there's too many of us out here to fail. Even though it might seem like a great big thing to overcome the obstacle. Listen, where we come from, where people were walking from Alabama to Canada to get to freedom, this ain't nothing.
This ain't it.
This ain't, and barefoot at night.
No doubt.
With no street lights.
What was that? What was street lights back then? There wasn't no street lights. It was like no cell phones. Yeah, torches, basically. Torches, definitely, man. So what I want to do is I'm gonna plug this again. I want you to go to https://gofund.me and the number 62, letter A as in apple, D as in dog, the number 9965. Go to that page and see if you can donate some funds to this cause right here. We have a son that's locked up in prison that has been identified for other crimes based off of his eyes. The identity of his
somebody's eyes, yeah.
Somebody's eyes, exactly that. So we need everybody's help in this, and I'm going to keep running this. And Troy, I'm going to let you get a break right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to bring in another song so that people stay on the page as well, because a lot of people have attention deficit after about 13 minutes. So what we're going to do, I talked to one of my guys named Tony Goma. Shout out to him. And he has a song out right now. I'm looking for it right now. Let me see if I can find it. He has a song called Breathe, so I thought it was appropriate to put it on this show. He's going to be coming on the show soon as well. But just, listen to the message in the song, y'all. Organic Radio Show. You know what I'm saying? This is Tony Goma with the song called Breathe.
Mama can't breathe, my papa couldn't breathe, my sister can't breathe, my brothers can't breathe, my aunt can't breathe, my uncles can't breathe. America, take your hands off of me. My lawyer can't breathe, my doctors can't breathe, my teachers can't breathe, my pastors can't breathe, my homie can't breathe, my girl can't breathe. America, take your hands off of me.
So tell me what's going on? Do anybody know? It seemed to me the whole world about to blow. Everywhere that I go, another brother can't breathe from policing brutality on you and me. And it's hard to believe we're still dealing this disease with 20/20 vision in the land of the free, the home of the brave. With all that we gain, 400 years of oppression, no way. America the great is in this mind state, or is it the fastest that cause her to hate? Those with the cars don't look like her. Red, black, or brown, whatever you prefer. It's not a regular mind state to occur, but irregular mind state of damage her. To go watch with word, let freedom emerge and get rid of hate, motivate, yes sir. My mama can't breathe, my papa couldn't breathe, my sisters can't breathe, my brothers can't breathe, my aunt can't breathe, my uncles can't breathe. America, take your hands off of me. My lawyer can't breathe, my doctors can't breathe, my teachers can't breathe, my pastors can't breathe, my homie can't breathe, my girl can't breathe. America, take your hands off of me. Profile the murdered as we walk down the street to grab a bag of Skittles or sell a CD, or fall fast asleep while I'm in the drive-through, or jog my neighborhood while I'm in the haters' view. Lord, I'm asking you when it's all be over. And since Floyd's death got me thinking it over, now I'm calling Jehovah, cause you that I trust. Lord, tell America keep their hands off of us, cause they eager to rush, eager to crush,
eager to squeeze the trigger when they itching the bus. I believe the Holy Scripture is talking about us. The way we crucified over selling some dust. And I believe Dr. King is turning up dust. The way we shattered his dreams and running them up. Life ain't what it seems when you slam to the dust. Or slam behind bars or kicking up dust. My mama can't breathe, my papa couldn't breathe, my sisters can't breathe, my brothers can't breathe, my aunt can't breathe, my uncles can't breathe. America, take your hands off of me. My lawyer can't breathe, my doctors can't breathe, my teachers can't breathe, my pastor can't breathe, my homie can't breathe, my girl can't breathe. America, take your hands off of me.
The police are able to use the press to make the white public think that 90% or 99% of the Negro are free.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Reserve your tickets and seats right now. Right now, we got a 2-day getaway bus trip going to Rhode Island. There's a continental breakfast, one night at the La Quinta Inn and Suites, lunch and buffet at the Nordic, breakfast at Kelly's Deli, Foxwood Outlets, and Foxwood Casino, with a luxury motor coach transportation. $400 per person, double occupancy. It departs at Morgan State University, starting Saturday, April 30th to Sunday, May 1st. Reserve now at www.jamesrises.com, or you can simply call 443-840-7514. 2-day getaway bus trip, Rhode Island. Let's go. Organic Radio. Super DJ Sean Rebel.
You are now tuned into Mixstation Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mixstation Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mixstation Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
All right, we back. Troy, what up, what up, what up?
I'm here,
had to
man.
drop some commercials and had to play some songs, man, to make things a little bit more positive. But as you can see, I had these songs lined up even before you called me. So that's it just all, you know, how God works, man. You know, things get lined up and I put them into play. So we're going to pray. We're going to make sure that we keep you in prayer. And we're going to keep playing this loop over and over again for the actual GoFundMe. Let me put that back up there for people to take a look at. Make sure y'all go to the https://gofund.me/62AD9965. And also I wanted to put up here as well that this is a live show today. So it's a live call in. So you can call us at 410-500-9477 if you have some ideas of lawyers, some kind words you would like to give to Troy, and some prayers. We need it all, because right now there's a young man being tried without being tried, based off of his or someone's identity of their eyes. They're being locked away based off of someone's testimony saying this is the person that committed a crime, based off of their eyes, not because of their face or their body or any other identification that could be made, but just because of a person's eyes, which I'm not understanding that, because there's a lot of people in the world right now that have the same look. A lot of people, I don't even have kids out here, they look like me. I have a couple of pictures of some kids that I took when I'm doing the Organic Radio show. Shout out to Lord Duke. Lord Duke looked like he can be my young son, and he has my eyes. So it's not like everybody has the same eyes, but there's very distinctive characteristics about everyone's DNA. That I think the way that the York County Police Department is handling this right now, or should I say not them, but actually the lawyer that's in charge of your son's case, probably needs to rescind and probably get somebody else on the case, because if they're not helping the problem, they're part of the problem. That's how I feel.
I agree with you 100%, man. I agree with you 100%. I just praying he don't get lost in he becomes another. No, he's not going to become that when he gets lost in the system, because I'm still breathing. So I'm out here doing this alone, just myself and the Almighty, and I won't stop, and I will not stop until there's nothing left of me.
Right.
You know, I don't care. I'm not stopping. Now I'm not going to lie and tell y'all that I move for him every second of every day, because I have other things to do. So I keep a roof over my head and my own life going. But I make a list of things and I knock them out in the order which I deem them necessary to do, like calling the Attorney General in PA, calling up to the Public Defender's Office in PA, reaching out to the media in PA to see if anybody could take this story. Just as much as I can do, There's really not much that I can do, because he's 2 states over. All my favors are here. All my favors are not in PA. Right? So, as far as my name and whoever I am, that reach only extends so far. Right?
Right.
So, I got this faith, man. They told me that child at one point, the cord wrapped around his neck when he was inside his mother's womb. They took a picture of him, X-ray, and his head looked like a half-deflated basketball. German doctor said, you might as well abort him because he's going to have a rough life. And I said, his mama was crying and she was just all over the place. And I said, you know what? I have my faith and you got your science. You could take a walk. I'm not killing anybody.
Right.
I'm not
Who
going
are you
to kill
to
him.
choose my kid's faith? Yeah. Who are you?
Yeah. So too many times in so many ways, this is a similar situation where they're trying to kill him from a spiritual standpoint, but I'm still his father. So I'm pissed at him because he put himself in this situation, but there's wrong and then there's right. Come on, man. Right. There's wrong and then I can't cuss, but there's also another level of wrong where you have to get them out of there to save them from themselves. And then you can box them up and give them some knowledge afterwards, right?
Right, no doubt.
Because we will bruise them, but we won't destroy them. That's the thing. That's the thing with us as parents.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot to go through the situation that you're in right now and try to see the light of day, because it seems like the cloud is right there, like the dark cloud's right there. How can somebody identify somebody by just their eyeballs? You need more evidence from me. Also, you need I'm going to say it, a better lawyer for the case. And of course, the lawyer costs more money, and that's where things go. It's like everything's a money trail, man. Especially with the Commonwealth. I've dealt with them several times when I lived there. That I got pulled over for a speeding ticket. I was speeding. I understand that. They charged me $300 completely for the whole ticket, right? The first $100 was for calling 911, which they were already there, which was the police. They pulled me over. The second $100 was for writing the ticket. They have to use the paper, et cetera, to put it on to the stats. So the $100 for that. Then it was $100 to go to court to pay the fine. That's $300 for a ticket. Basically, the ticket was like $90, but after everything that they charged me with, as far as 911 charge and the court costs and the finding of the fee, it came to $300. So it just doesn't make sense. But when I realized that where I was in the Commonwealth area, that they want to take that money and fund it back to the community, and build stores and et cetera, et cetera. So holding your son in a cell right now is actually making PA money. Yeah,
you sound like you were a victim of legal organized crime right there. Cost $100 to write something up. Mm-hmm. It costs $100 to come out cost another $100. I mean, come on. You should pay me for all of that. I mean,
yep. Commonwealth, man.
Yeah. Common is right. Common is right. You're right about that. That's damn common.
So what I suggest, Troy, right now is I know you're gonna get a lot of feedback with this. I see views are on. We also have a live call in, so anybody got some comments or want to talk to us, give us a call 410-500-9477. Let us know your thoughts on the situation. We can go back over it real quick for you and let you know what's going on. If you just tuned in, Troy, tell them what happened with your son, sir.
Okay, so let me start from the beginning, right? My son, his name is Malcolm X Graham. He made a bad decision. He went up to PA with a couple other people. They tried to rob Best Buy up there. He served his time for that because he's been up there since December of last year. And then the district attorney right now, based on a picture of a young black youth, is trying to say that there was some similar crimes in a different county, 2 different counties, and that he was the one all by himself who got from Cumberland County to York County to Lancaster County to commit all those crimes by himself, based on the picture of a young black youth in a hoodie who's wearing a mask, and you can only see that youth's eyes. You cannot see his face. And on top of that, it was a total of 6 of them in that car, and they tried that with all 6 of them, but everybody else is back home already, which you could cancel out 2 of them because one was his brother and one was his cousin. The other 3 are unknown. Wow. So somebody or out of those 3 probably just said, yeah, it was him, it was him, it was him, it was him. And now he's left holding the bag for something he did not do. There is no loyalty when it comes to this type of situation. None. So my son is the system in PA is trying to bury him based on a photo of an unknown black youth. They have no other evidence besides the word of a white woman. And that is all.
That's crazy to me, man.
Yeah, they're not going to win. They're not going to win, I tell you. They're not going to win. I promise you. You got faith, man. You got faith and you stand on it. Listen to me. Righteousness doesn't always make you right, but it does give you the right to fight. It does give you the will to fight and to stand. Even if nobody else is standing with you, you stand alone and you fight. And that is where I am right now. I'm doing this by myself with the help of Brother Rebel here, right?
No doubt. I'm right here with you, bro.
And I've reached out to others and they've helped me. Marvin McDowell, Jermaine Thunder Jackson has helped as well. So there's been people, I could say Major Key or Glenn Diaz has helped as well. So
and shout out to Glenn.
Yeah, so but still the energy and the push is mainly me. And like I said, if there's anybody out there who knows about fundraisers and organizing and has some connections, I'm not asking for any handouts. I have a talent, which is cooking. I'll walk into anybody's kitchen tomorrow, and I'll cook, and we can go from there, and I'll do a fundraiser for my son. If there's any lawyers out there that have a connection in PA, I'll do whatever was asked of me to get my son some help. I'm not dancing on the tables. I'm not doing anything outrageous like that.
Well,
but you know what I mean.
I got one for you, Troy. I got one for you right now. I need you to tomorrow morning, after 9:00 a.m., get in touch with a company called Venable. LLP. Venable. They're right downtown.
Okay, why don't you text me that? Because I'm not going to remember. Just text it to my phone for me, please.
Definitely.
Okay, thank you.
I'll definitely text that to you. They are a law firm in Baltimore City, and I may have found your resolution. They definitely work with the people. So.
Yeah, because see, I called to PA and they have programs too, like Maryland, but you have to be a resident. That's the problem.
See, that's why they call it Commonwealth, because everything's a trick back to you have to live here, you have to be here a certain amount of years, and then you have to acquire a license from there, because you could live there, but that doesn't mean you actually acquired a license from there. So they want you to have a license that shows your identity of PA.
Mm-hmm. And then Then I keep talking about my son, but I have to factor this in. He has a 6-month-old daughter, and he's only seen her by video chat. That's the only time that they've seen each other, and it's like looking in a mirror. They look just alike.
Yeah, I understand, man.
Just alike, yeah.
The thing about it is, though, once he comes home, which he will, there'll be a rejoicing. We'll come back and talk about it on the show as well, about his
I have him on here.
His flight.
I have both of them on here.
Yeah, definitely. I need both on there. I haven't seen him in a while and to talk to him in a while, so definitely. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so he's looking at a man who's a father, trying to save the father so he could help raise the granddaughter. You're looking at 3 generations here. If you save one, you're saving 3 generations pretty much.
Right, we're at war with a system that's broken, that's been broken, but yet here we are. You know what I mean? So we have to figure out some ways to get past it and figure out some ways to rise above it, and we shall do that. We definitely will do that because I don't see why between my resources, your resources, Glenn's, and a plethora of other people that we haven't even mentioned on the show will definitely be helping out. But this is mainly for the people that follow my show as well as follow your show or our shows together, et cetera, that we would love for them to, give a helping hand and, help another that help another, because it's not going to stop. Once you do a GoFundMe for somebody, it doesn't stop there. That's just the beginning.
No.
That's just the beginning.
I keep forgetting that I do have something off outside of the cooking and all that. I have another platform which is Major Key Boxing, and what we do is not just boxing. It's a networking show as well. We have a segment on there which DJ Rebel has been on. It's called Boxing, Beats, and Business, or Beats, Boxing, and Business. And that's when we have people that are in this come on, people that are in the music business come on self, and of course we have someone in the boxing business come on, and they pretty much get to network and advertise what they are doing. So there's always that. It's like one hand washes the other. You help me, I can help you with that, because our platform over there has a long reach.
No question, man.
We've had on legends. I could say Jerry Cooney, the Asim Rahmans, if you know boxing, Julian Jackson, Mike McCollum, and you could look anywhere. You're not going to find another interview with both Mike McCollum and Julian Jackson on the same platform. You're just not going to find it.
No question.
When Michael Nunn first came out of jail, I got him first before anybody else. We got him before anybody else.
We working, man.
Right?
We working. Yep, we working.
Yeah. So, we over there doing some great business. Tommy Brooks, who's probably the greatest trainer alive at the moment, 25 world champions to his name. I'll name a few of them: Tyson, Holyfield, Rahman, and I could stop right there.
You don't need to keep going, man. You name dropping already, man. The main cause is that we have some talents and we can network with a lot of people. So just wanted to make sure that we get the word out of what's going on in your personal life, because we usually do business, you know what I'm saying, but this is something personal, y'all. So we definitely wanted to put it out there and get some help or some feedback or some good kind words from the audience and from our local people that know what's going on. So if you haven't heard already, just play this particular organic radio show back, and you'll hear everything that's going on in there. Nothing has changed except for the fact that we've put it out there again for the audience to hear and know that Troy has one of his sons, and we need to get him. We need to get him immediately before this gets out of hand with identification problems with people that are looking to put someone in jail, yet they cannot really identify that person based off of eyeballs. That's still eluding me right now with eyeballs. So anything else you want to say, Troy, before we get off of here? Lost him. Well, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. This is Organic Radio Show. Real easy, Organic Radio show.
You going?
We're always shooting live content and doing different things on here. And like he said, Troy said, Major Key Boxing is another one of the channels that we have that you could check out anytime. And you can actually chit chat with the legends, man. I don't know anybody else that has a show like that where you can get on and talk to a legend that actually was in the ring with another boxer that you may have revered or looked up to growing up in the world if you're into boxing. But Major Key Boxing got that going on. I'm proud to be a part of that as well, with Troy Graham and Glenn. Shout out to Mark Nash as well. He has a like an update show right after that show. It just we're so connected with different people, man. So the love is there. Now we need to get some financial situations handled personally, and we can't do it alone. So we're going out here on a limb and asking people to go to GoFundMe. I know a lot of people cringe when they see GoFundMe because a lot of people are thinking death. This is not a death situation. However, if it doesn't go noticed, this will become something in that similar situation where helping people should feel good versus cringing for it. So just keep that in mind, y'all. The blessings are there. We're just asking people to listen to the story that Troy Graham just spoke on the show, and open up your hearts as well as your wallets, like they said on Coming to America, and try to help out with this situation, man, because it's serious. It's not something that's taken lightly, especially in my camp. So we're trying to get the funds up to get our young man home that's been wrongly accused. Simple as that. The lawyer is not helping out from this point, so we need a lawyer. We need a lawyer that's able to fight a case in a different state. Me and Troy live in Maryland, and the case is in Pennsylvania, so it's going to be a little difficult to make that happen here, but we can probably make that happen with the help of you, the audience. So we're going to sign out on any kind words you want to say, Troy, and then we're going to let you go, man.
Just again, man, I want to thank you, and thank you for giving me the time, man. I appreciate your brotherhood. Anyone that's listening that wants to help, thank you very much, because I know for a fact that this is not just me that's going through this. I know there's somebody else out there. This is going to touch them. It's going to reach them. And listen, we can work together to save all our children if it comes down to that. I know I'm focused on my child, and you're going to be focused on yours. But if it takes us all working together to save them, then let's do that. It doesn't always have to be money, because time is something you could never, get back. Money you could pay back, but time is undefeated. So thank you again, brother. You've always been there.
Oh, no problem,
all
man.
that, amongst all my birthday jokes and all that, but
man,
definitely.
We go way back like chicken necks, man. Come on.
Yeah, see, there you go. I ain't saying nothing to you, boy.
All love, Troy and the family, man. We're going to get through it, man. Definitely, man. We're going to get through this and continue to take over what we've been doing and planning out for the last couple of summers. And I mean that I'm dragging that out. A couple of summers, meaning like 2,000 summers ago. We've been working on this. So, yeah, this is in fruition. So we're gonna big you up, big up yourself. Big up your sons, and we're gonna get this GoFundMe going and make sure that we stay in tune with all that's going on. So if you have an update, I can put it on any of my shows. So don't hesitate to send me information about the current case and what's going on, and I'll keep my audience up to date with what's going on. All right, Troy?
Yes, sir. Bless up yourself, man, and thank you.
Bless up
Your family, man, as well, and everybody else, man. Thank you.
You already know, man. All right, y'all. Shout out to Troy Graham, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Organic Radio Show.